Hello, everybody. We're back with another dynamic interview. This time, the one, the only Lisa Sasevich. She is just an amazing human being, has content all over the place. She is CEO of The Invisible Clothes, and she is known as, and I'm probably going to mess this up, like the queen of sales in some way, but expand on that for a little bit and welcome.
Thank you so much. I love what you're doing. Super honored to be here. And yes, I am known by many as the queen of sales conversion. So my piece of the puzzle is that moment of yes, that point of decision where it happens or it doesn't happen for somebody.
So when I think about, this whole process, and I love what you do because it is such a compliment to a lot of the things that are in the book, right? And I love that specific focus on sales and really specifically on the close, right? Because the ask, you have to get there. Yes. What are some of the common mistakes that you see people making when they've done their job, they've made the connection, they've articulated, everything well up until the ask? What are those big mistakes?
Well, I would say, Jill, one of the biggest mistakes is not asking. It's not making the offer. It's like we get out there and we inspire and it's like we row people out into this lake of possibility of what could happen in their life in your particular area that you serve. And if we don't make the offer, if we don't make that invitation, I really think it's a disservice because it's like taking them out in the middle of this lake of possibility and then leaving them with no oars. Like, how do I get there? So I really think that when we lay out a way that people can go forward, there's a large percentage of people that are going to say, thank you so much. I mean, I love being inspired, but I want to have some real results. I want to take it deeper. I want to take it, beyond the book, beyond the interview. So I think one of the biggest mistakes, number one, is not asking, not making that invitation. I think it's truly a disservice not to give people a path. Mm-hmm. And then when people do get the courage to make the invitation, and this is all outlined in our gift to you, how to make irresistible offers. One of the elements of making an irresistible offer is called a limiter. Okay, now a limiter is usually it's limiting the amount of time they have to take advantage of the offer, mm-hmm. or the amount of people that you could serve with the offer. Maybe you can only take 10 more clients. Maybe, the offer is expiring tomorrow because there's some kind of a class or training or something happening the next day. So a genuine limiter, and you have to kind of look and craft what they are. That's the part where we could help you take that further. But when you make an offer that's open-ended without a limiter, that also is a disservice because what it does is instead of inviting pursuit, like here is the offer and, this is how much time or how many we can serve or how many people will get the free gift. There's a lot of ways to use time and quantity. They're really time is on your side in this case. Mm-hmm. When you don't use those, instead of inviting pursuit, then where you can just lean back and the person decides, through internal tension, oh my God, do I want to take advantage of this? You become the pursuer. You put your offer out there and then you're like emailing them again. Well, what did you think about it? Are you ready? And that's what happens. People get into this following up to ad nauseum communication cycle and they don't feel good about themselves. And it certainly doesn't feel good to be pursued like that. And something beautiful turns into something kind of yucky. And so when you use limiters, in an authentic way, it inspires people. Again, it's about structure that gives people what they need to take the next step, to say yes, to get to a decision. And you get to make that invitation versus pursuing. And pursuing is the piece we're all trying to avoid. None of us want to be those people that are on the outside pressuring someone. To avoid that, instead, you use a limiter to create tension within. Tension within someone, that's internal. People don't, that's something that someone is figuring out for themselves. Do I want to take advantage of this discount, this bonus, this time limiter, or not? When the pressure comes from the outside, you following up, you pushing, you nudging, that's the part where people get bad feedback and they say, oh my God, I don't want to do my business anymore.